Chase, Lee Hockey here at the Blue Futon. I know you're like, Chase, where is the top 25 worst and best movies of 2023? Wait up, I still gotta watch a few more. I know I'm gonna miss like Zone of Interest and other international films, but I want to get as much as I can. And Society of a Snow comes out January 4th. So I said, you know what? I can wait. Release it 5th or 6th of January. You guys can wait because you guys are so freaking awesome. But that does not mean I can do the most anticipated movies of 2024 because you know what? I looked at the list and there's a lot of good ones where I had to take a lot of them out. Like, I was like, ooh, should I put Borderlands on there? Ooh, we'll figure that out. Should I put Speak No Evil, which is a remake of, I think, a Swedish film? Let's find out. And other films where I'm like, that's a good month. That's a good month. And like interesting ones called like The Watcher with Dakota Fanning. And a lot of interesting, I want to call it like horror films that are kind of, I think one's called Traps with Brad Pitt or Wolf. Also another one with George Clooney. And so I was just like, ooh, there's a lot to choose from. And there is going to be one that a lot of people are going to have on their list and I do not. Can you guess that one? Anyway, let's talk about one honorable mention because like I said, I did not like the remake, Speak No Evil, or sorry, the original. I saw this at Sundance and I fucking hated this film. I hated how it ended. It showed how weak people are, how they have no fight, and it just frustrated me. I am very intrigued how they're going to do the ending with this one. So I'm putting a caveat of Speak No Evil. I am watching you, and I hope to God you don't fall in the traps as the original, because I swear that original pissed me the fuck off. Anyway, let's talk about my top 10 now. Number 10 is If. Okay, no clue. The trailer came out, and I was like, this looks so fun. John Krasinski, Steve Carell, Ryan Reynolds. This looks like such a freaking blast for kids and adults alike. I watched this trailer multiple times, and I'm like, oh, this is tugging on the heartstrings so much. Could it be a little bit cheesy, maybe with Steve Carell being a little bit annoying on some levels? I was a little nervous for that. But my God, I watched that trailer, and If is number 10 for most anticipated movie of 2024. Number 9, I'm shocked to put this on it, Saw 11. Saw 10, I think, made people go, wait a minute, there is still life in this franchise. And yes, I had to put a horror movie on it. I was like, should I put this? Should I put Smile 2, which Naomi watched in Smile 2, so I'm wondering if they're going to go the Ring route. So I was like, ooh, this is kind of interesting. But nope, I had to choose Saw 11 because I'm a sucker for the Saw franchise. I think Jigsaw is pretty good. I thought Spiral is pretty good. Thought Saw 10 was pretty good. So if I got to put Saw 11 on this list. I'm sorry, and I'm very intrigued where they're going to put this story. So Saw 11, congratulations. You're on the top 10. Number 8, Horizon: An American Saga. Yes, this is going to be in 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. This is Kevin Costner's first directorial movie since Open Range in 2003, if I'm not mistaken. I think he has enough backing now because of Yellowstone, and I heard this divorce, and this is going to be a very expensive movie that he put a lot of his own money into it. But like I said, this is part 1 and part 2 are both coming out in 2024. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued on where this movie's going to go because it's like post and pre-Civil War in American West. I like Westerns, and I think Kevin Costner will do a good job with this movie. All right, number 7, Transformers 1. Okay, I would be a hypocrite if I didn't put this movie on the list. Yes, am I a little hesitant because Chris Hemsworth is voicing Optimus Prime? Yes. That is the cartoon? Yes. But now looking at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, I am very, have a little bit more of a heart. Like, okay, this actually could be a good film. Really don't know a lot of details about it, but I'm a sucker for Transformers. So you know what? I have to put Transformers 1 in the top 10. All right, number 6, the new Alien movie by Fred Alvarez. If I'm saying his movie name correctly, I'm really sorry if I'm not. He did Evil Dead, the 2013 one. He also did Don't Breathe, and he did another movie as well. So I like his director style. It's dark, it's gritty, it's gory. He's doing the new Alien one. I think Ridley Scott watched it, said it was terrifying. So I'm very interested where this one is going to go. The poster's pretty creepy about the alien trying to touch a baby. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. So I think it's going to be a fun little movie, and I think it's called Romanus, if I'm saying that correctly. If not, I am stupid. But a new alien movie, I hope it has some horror elements to it, because if I'm looking at Don't Breathe as well as Evil Dead, the 2013 one, I think we're in a little, we're in a treat. We're in for a freaking treat. All right, top 5. Number 5, Mickey 15. Bong Joon-ho's movie, Robert Pattinson, star-studded cast. I really don't know the details for this one. It's about, I want to say it's about memory and time travel, and I could be completely wrong, and I read the wrong synopsis. But Bong Joon-ho in a new movie, you have freaking, that one with Chris Evans, why am I drawing a blank about on the train? Snowpiercer, great one. Ongju, great one. He's done a lot of great Korean films, and I like that he's breaking into the American audience. And I said, oh, I'm like, oh yeah, oh, I'm so excited. But Mickey 17, with Robert Pattinson kind of getting out of the Twilight era with good times, with just freaking fantastic movies. Lighthouse, even though I wasn't a fan of the movie as a whole, the acting was top notch. But with that, let's go on to number 4. Nosferatu, the Dracula movie. I said that completely wrong. William Dafoe's in it. I'm pretty sure it's the same director who did Lighthouse. So I'm very intrigued. I like these monster movies. I do think he is the right person to do it. If I'm not mistaken, he is the director of The Witch, as well as Lighthouse and The Northman. Is that the right director? I really hope so. If not, slap me in the freaking face. And he has style. So I'm very intrigued where they're going to go this one. I know this is also opening the same day as Jordan Peele's horror movie. And people are like, oh, is Jordan Peele's horror movie going to be on your list? No. I'm sorry. All 3 of his movies are good, but it doesn't make me like, oh my God, I can't wait for it. Nope. Underwhelming the second time. Us, underwhelming the third time. And Get Out. They just weren't movies for me. And all 3 of them are just mid, to my opinion. So I am more excited for Nosferatu on Christmas Day in 2024. Holy cow. Number 3. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people's lists, but I have Gladiator 2. Yes, this is the same director and writer that just did Napoleon. So some people might be hesitant. They're like, oh, I wasn't the biggest fan of Napoleon, but it's the same writer, and Ridley Scott is doing it. But Denzel Washington's in it, and I don't think I've ever been disappointed in a Denzel Washington movie. So, going just on that, I have to put Gladiator 2 on the top 3. Denzel, great freaking actor. If he's not on your top 3, you need to probably check yourself before you wreck yourself. All right, my number 1 and number 2 are my personal, just like, I think I'm going to have the most fun in the movie theaters with. Number 2, Twisters. Okay, I'm a sucker for the original Twister movie. So freaking good. And this is not Rowan Atkinson. I'm saying his name completely wrong. That did 2012 Independence Day. So I think this is going to be a pretty good movie. It's going to be bombastic. It's going to be just popcorn eating funness. And I want that popcorn eating funness. Like I said, I'm a sucker for Glenn Powell. I like Glenn Powell movies. And he is in this one. He also said it's not really a remake or a rehashing. It's just more of like, you didn't even call it an update. But I think Twisters, you're going to have a freaking blast in this movie. Number 1 is, I'm just forewarning, if you watch my letterbox, you know what my number 1 is. So I have really, really high hopes for this movie. Ballerina with Ana de Armas. Even though I wasn't a fan of the Marilyn Monroe story, she was freaking fantastic in it. And Ballerina is a spinoff of the John Wick franchise. And if it's just like John Wick 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'm so freaking ready for this movie. I really hope it doesn't go the Atomic Blonde route, where it's kind of okay, but I think Ballerina, with the right director, the right acting, the right cinematography, which, oh my God, John Wick Chapter 4 cinematography, it is a disgrace. It's not in the Oscar competition. It truly, truly is. But yes, I have to put Ballerina at number 1. I love me a great choreographed action movie, and I please hope this fits the bill. And yes, You notice I did not put Borderlands. That was kind of on there. And I did not put Dune Part 2. I thought I thought Dune 1 was okay. There, you said it. I thought Dune 1 Part 1, whatever you want to call it, was okay, so it's not on the list. Shoot me, whatever you want to do. I don't care. But like I said, this is my opinion of my anticipated. Let me know what your anticipated are down below, seriously. Because when you looked at Box Office Mojo for the top 10 of the year, you're actually like, damn, there is a lot to choose from. Chase Lock here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know things. Move to Autopia. You Blue Futons. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I don't care watch this tape tomorrow, week, around, month, for a year, for hours. You know, freaking one of you. And let me know your top 10. Seriously, I am very, very interested.